Starbucks. Key franchise information. Series. Franchise Business. The Guide to Franchises. Goals, mission, and vision of Starbucks. Starbucks is one of the biggest coffee shop chains in the world. The company started in 1971 in Seattle by Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker, and later, Howard Schultz helped it grow. Starbucks specializes in serving high-quality coffee, tea, and snacks, and also sells coffee accessories and related products. It mainly makes money from selling drinks and food, while creating a unique, friendly place where customers can relax and have a good time. The brand's mission is to give the best coffee experiences to customers all around the world, while taking care to get ingredients in a fair way and helping local communities. Anecdote. When the first Starbucks shop opened, it turned out that the afternoon coffee breaks inspired many young artists, who began to organize spontaneous mini-concerts in the cafe. 1. How does a Starbucks franchise work? Learn about the business model. Key information. Franchise model. Starbucks does not use a regular franchise system, but instead uses a licensing system. This means that people who want to open a shop with the Starbucks name sign a licensing agreement. The company keeps full control over the standards, making sure that every shop provides the same quality service and friendly atmosphere. Fee structure. Licensees pay a one-time fee as part of the initial investment and regular fees that can be set as a percentage of the annual revenue. Support from Starbucks. The brand offers lots of help, from training to advice on running the shop, to marketing materials that help run the shop at the best level.
Anecdote. One Starbucks licensee in Chicago, with help from the company, created a unique seasonal menu that quickly became a hit and attracted many regular customers.
2. Entry costs for Starbucks. How much does it cost and what earnings can you achieve? Key information. Initial costs. Opening a licensed Starbucks shop in the USA requires an average investment of about $35,000 and having about $7,000 in available funds. In initial costs are included licensing fee, costs for building and adapting the shop, purchase of equipment and furniture, installation of cash register systems and security measures, purchase of the initial stock of supplies, coffee, milk, sugar, syrups, etc. Training costs for employees. Potential earnings. The profit depends on the location and management, but a typical owner might earn a net profit each year between $5,000 and $2,000.
Anecdote. In one of the first shops opened by a licensee, the owner collaborated with local artists, which helped the cafe quickly become a favorite spot among residents.
3. Step-by-step, how to register a Starbucks franchise and how long does it take? Key information. Registration process. The process of starting to work with Starbucks begins by contacting the company's licensing department, which checks the experience and abilities of the person. Documentation. The candidate prepares the necessary documents, including a business plan, financial plans, location documents, and proof of experience in the food service industry. Duration. The whole process, from applying to having the documents approved, to signing the licensing agreement, usually takes between 6 and 12 months, depending on whether all the requirements and location conditions are met.
Anecdote. One candidate who prepared his business plan very carefully got his license approved in just 5 months, which made a huge impression on the local community.
4. Taxes and fees in Starbucks. What do you need to know before starting? Key information. In the Starbucks licensing model, all fees and taxes are calculated as a percentage of the shop's annual gross revenue. They include licensing fee, about 8% of the annual revenue, marketing fees, about 3% of the annual revenue, state and local taxes, sales tax, use tax, and any extra industry fees, about 4% of the annual revenue, property tax, estimated at 1 to 2% of the annual revenue. This applies only to costs related to renting or owning the shop. Important, training costs are not included in the licensing fees. They are a separate expense paid by the investor at the start.
Anecdote. In one of the cafes in Boston, the fee system was so clear that a local school organized special math lessons using Starbucks fee examples to learn about percentages.
5. Hiring employees in Starbucks. How many do you need and what are the training costs? Key information. Number of employees. In a typical Starbucks shop in the USA, about 10 to 20 people work there. Baristas, shift supervisors, and managers. Training costs. Training usually costs between $1,500 and $3,000 per person. The training teaches how to make coffee, serve customers, and follow the brand's rules. Training systems. Starbucks offers detailed training programs that take place both in person and online, so every employee can quickly learn how to create a special experience for customers.
Anecdote. One of the graduates from Starbucks training became such a talented barista that his latte art skills caught the attention of local media, and he was invited to join an art contest.
6. Starbucks. Operational costs. What expenses will you face daily? Key information. In the operating costs of a licensed Starbucks shop in the USA, given on a monthly basis, in USD, you need to include ingredients and resources. Supplies such as coffee, milk, sugar, and syrups, about $15,000 per month. Salaries and benefits. Employee wages and benefits, about $35,000 per month. Rent and utilities. Rent for the shop and utility costs, electricity, water, gas, about $8,000 per month. Insurance for premises. Insurance for the shop, covering damage, accidents, and other risks, about $2,000 per month. Maintenance and utility. Maintenance, cleaning, and minor repair costs, about $1,500 per month. Licensing and marketing fees. Regular licensing and marketing fees, about $2,500 per month. Total of all taxes. Total taxes, including state, local fees, and property tax, about $3,000 per month.
Anecdote. In one of the shops in San Francisco, the owner, thanks to a careful analysis of operating costs, organized free coffee workshops for local residents, which not only lowered expenses, but also strengthened the community around the brand.
7. Training and support. How does Starbucks help its franchisees? Key information. Initial training. Each licensee goes through an intensive training program that lasts 2 to 4 weeks, combining hands-on lessons with e-learning. The training teaches them how to brew coffee, serve customers, and manage a shop. Operational support. Starbucks provides ongoing support through regional managers who regularly visit the shops to ensure all brand standards are met. E-learning platform. A modern online platform allows for regular training updates, the introduction of new procedures, and product information, which helps quickly implement innovative solutions. Marketing. Local and national marketing campaigns run by Starbucks help boost the brand's visibility and attract new customers.
Anecdote: in one of the shops in Austin, a licensee used the online training to introduce new coffee serving techniques, which increased customer loyalty by 15% in 3 months.
Loving the video? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. 8. Franchise inspections in Starbucks. What are the requirements and what to expect? Key information. External inspections. Starbucks regularly conducts inspection visits by company representatives who check that the shop meets the set standards. These inspections usually take place quarterly. Internal inspections. Licensees are required to perform internal checks and annual audits to help maintain high quality in service and products. Frequency. Typically, inspections are carried out 3 to 4 times a year, and extra unscheduled visits may occur if needed.
Anecdote: in one of the shops in Miami, an unexpected inspection revealed a few minor issues that the owner quickly fixed. This earned him praise from the inspectors and raised the cafe's reputation.
9. Profitability of Starbucks. Is it really a profitable business? Key information. Profitability. Licensed Starbucks shops generate steady revenue thanks to their loyal customer base and the high quality of the products offered. ROI. The average return on investment, ROI, is around 15 to 20% per year, showing that the business model is effective. Payback period. The initial investment is usually recouped within 3 to 5 years, and in excellent locations, this period can be even shorter.
Anecdote: in one shop in Denver, a licensee recovered his costs in just 2.5 years, inspiring other entrepreneurs to take a closer look at the profitability of their investments.
10. Starbucks in the market. How is the brand doing today? Key information. Market position. Starbucks holds a top position in the U.S. coffee shop market, thanks to its global reputation and a loyal group of customers who love the high quality of its products. Growth and expansion. The company continues to grow, with an average yearly increase of about 4 to 5% in the USA. Starbucks opens new shops in unusual places, such as airports, shopping malls, and colleges. Future forecast. The brand's future looks promising due to its investments in new technologies, eco-friendly projects, and continuous improvements in its product offerings. Competitors. Its main competitors are brands like Dunkin' and McCafe, with which Starbucks competes dynamically by constantly raising service quality and expanding its product range.
Anecdote: in one of the new markets in Austin, a Starbucks shop introduced innovative digital solutions that not only attracted customers, but also made it hard for the competitors to keep up.
11. Pros and cons of a Starbucks franchise. What you need to know before deciding. Key information. Pros. A. Renowned brand. Global recognition and a strong reputation attract loyal customers. Support and training. Extensive training programs and ongoing operational support help maintain high standards. C. Proven business model. Established procedures and operational systems ensure stability and protect your investment. Cons. A. High initial costs. The investment requires a lot of money, including high startup costs and ongoing licensing fees. Territorial restrictions. Strict location requirements and limitations may affect management freedom. C. Intensive involvement. Running a shop takes a lot of work and full dedication, which can be challenging for investors seeking passive income.
Anecdote. One owner in Detroit, despite initial difficulties with high costs, discovered that Starbucks' strong brand and support system helped him succeed, though he noted that it requires constant, active management.
12. How to choose a profitable franchise and avoid mistakes. Key information. Market research. Conduct thorough research of the local market to assess the potential of the chosen location and understand customer needs. Financial assessment. Perform a detailed analysis of the initial costs, operating expenses, and projected profits to evaluate the investment's profitability. Consultations with experts. Speak with experts and owners of existing shops to gather valuable advice and experiences. Support evaluation. Evaluate how comprehensive the support offered by Starbucks is, both in training and in daily management. Franchise agreement analysis. Carefully review the licensing agreement to avoid hidden costs and unfavorable contract terms.
Anecdote. One potential investor, after detailed research and discussions with experts, avoided a costly mistake, which allowed him to now run one of the most profitable shops in his area.
Conclusion. Who is the Starbucks franchise for, and is it worth investing? Starbucks targets entrepreneurs who value a strong global brand and the robust operational support provided by the company. The licensing model is aimed mainly at experienced investors who are ready for intensive involvement and have the necessary financial resources. Investing in a licensed Starbucks shop is a great option for those who want to benefit from a proven business model and the advantages of a well-known brand. However, success requires thorough market research, careful planning, and full cooperation with the established standards. For those willing to face challenges and work hard, a Starbucks license can be not only a very profitable investment, but also an exciting adventure that brings the local community together through shared coffee experiences. Anecdote. In a small town, a shop owner, after going through the entire investment process, discovered that his cafe had become the local community's meeting hub. Proof that with the right support and passion, investing in Starbucks can change not only the owner's life but also the whole neighborhood. Bibliography. Franchise Times, Franchise Business Review, Franchise World, Franchising for Dummies. In the next episode of Franchise Business, The Guide to Franchises. Domino's Pizza. Is Domino's Pizza a good choice for you? With our guide, you have all the necessary information to make an informed decision. Good luck on your franchise adventure. Thank you for watching. If you like the subject matter of this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. I wish you a day full of success.